In the U.S., Michael Brown, the black teenager, was shot dead by a white police officer, has been laid to rest. Thousands attended a church service in the city of St. Louis, Missouri. And those who spoke at the service asked that his death continue to serve as a call to action against police brutality. John Hendren has more.
He's now a symbol, a national call to action to change how the United States polices its streets.
We are required to leave here today and change things. Michael Brown must be remembered for more than disturbances. He must be remembered for this is when they started changing what was going on.
Michael Brown was remembered as a victim, but he was also remembered as an 18-year-old who should be in his second week of college, as a complex young man who mixed rap and religion, and as someone who had premonitions of his own death. After 2 weeks of protests over Michael Brown's death at the hands of a white police officer, there were calls to elect more black leaders so that mostly African-American cities like Ferguson are more sensitive to their citizens.
We have had enough of the senseless killing. We have had enough of it. And what you guys can do to continue this is show up at the voting polls.
There was anger.
There is a cry being made from the ground, not just for Michael Brown, but for the Trayvon Martins, for those children at Sandy Hook Elementary School, for the Columbine Massacre, for the black-on-black crime. There is a cry being made from the ground.
But there was also hope for the future.
One day we're gonna flood the streets with unity, and we're gonna talk about freedom, and we're gonna talk, and when they look out those windows, the colors that stand in the middle of the street gonna be more beautiful than any rainbow they've ever seen. But not today.
Outside on the streets of Ferguson, some said they heard the call to action.
America needs to understand that this is a problem that is not only in St. Louis, but it's everywhere. Police brutality is real, it is alive, and it is happening today.
As Michael Brown's family said their farewells, what happens now depends on a police investigation into the shooting and the acts of those inside and outside the church who paid their respects. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Ferguson, Missouri.